The RSI Constellation series is one of the most iconic multi-cruise ship lines in Star Citizen, offering a range of options tailored for different playstyles. Today we'll compare 4 variants: the Andromeda, the Aquila, the Phoenix Emerald, and finally the Taurus. Breaking down their strengths, weaknesses, and best use cases. Whether you're into combat, exploration, luxury, or cargo hauling, there's a Constellation for you. Let's dive in. First, we'll be going over cargo capacity and capabilities. In the current game, cargo capacity plays a significant role in determining how well a ship can support trading, logistics, and general gameplay within the verse. Here's how the Constellation series variants stack up. The Andromeda includes 96 SU of cargo, balanced between combat and cargo hauling, making it the go-to choice for mercenary work and trade. For most, it'll be the most balanced ship in the group, but the 96 SU of cargo can leave a lot to be desired at times in the current game. The Constellation Aquila maintains the same 96 SU of cargo as the Andromeda. The Constellation Phoenix drops to 80 SU of onboard storage due to the ship needing some of the space for luxury accommodation, but still retains some cargo hauling capability. The cargo grid slightly exceeds the Drake Corsair, so still has a good amount of cargo. One of the most notable features of the Phoenix is it's supposed to have entirely secured and shielded cargo space, giving it a potential advantage in moving illicit cargo. However, this functionality is not implemented into the current game. And finally, the Connie Taurus, which is the undisputed cargo king with 168 SCU of storage. The ship is designed for serious traders looking for maximum profit per run. Additionally, the Taurus features a secondary 6 SCU shielded cargo area in place of the usual snub fighter, allowing for secure transport of valuable goods. Each of these variants also includes a P-52 Merlin snub fighter, except for the Taurus, which sacrifices it to add additional storage space. And as a final note, all of the Constellations can fit practically any vehicle below the size of the Ursa Medevac in their cargo holds. This includes the Rock Miner and Fury snub fighters, allowing you to add a medical bed or additional firepower. The Constellation Phoenix includes an Archimedes snub ship instead of the Merlin, the main difference being the Archimedes loses the bespoke Gatling gun and gets 2 additional size 1 customizable hardpoints for a total of 4 size 1 hardpoints, which in my opinion is the better loadout. Next we'll be covering their combat capabilities and loadout. First off, I want to say all of the Constellation ships can be run solo with a great deal of effectiveness due to their 4x size 5 pilot-controlled weapons, and the turrets being installed just behind the cockpit area, but each of the ships will benefit from having additional crew to maximize firepower and utility. But when it comes to combat, not all the Constellation variants are created equal. Here's how they stack up. The Andromeda is the dedicated combat variant, featuring 4 size 5 hardpoints, 2 turrets, and a massive missile payload. It's a force to be reckoned with. This is the combat king of the line. It includes 24 size 2 missiles and 28 size 1 missiles. Obviously this loadout is customizable, and the ship includes 4x size 5 and 4x size 4 missile mounts. The Andromeda will need 4+ crew to maximize the ship's capabilities while taking into consideration the snub fighter. Without it, you'll need 3 or more. The Constellation Aquila trades some firepower for reinforced hull plating and a focus on exploration via increased quantum jump range. The ship retains decent defensive capabilities, but is lacking the Andromeda's raw firepower, as it loses the upper turret and some missiles. The ship maintains the same size 5 hardpoints as the rest of the line, 4x size 5 hardpoints, but in regards to missiles, it includes 24 size 2 on 4x size 5 missile mounts. As far as crew, the Aquila will need 3+ crew to maximize the ship's capabilities while taking into consideration the snub fighter. Without it, you'll need 2 or more. The Connie Phoenix is a mix between luxury and firepower. It retains strong turret-focused armament, though its focus is on VIP transport rather than combat. Retains the Andromeda's top and bottom turrets, while gaining an automated point defense turret to shoot down incoming missiles and torpedoes, as well as applying pressure to light fighters and other small craft that might attack you. One important note here is the contrast to the Andromeda and the Aquila. The Phoenix has reduced missile capacity. It includes 28 size 1 missiles by default on 4x size 4 mounts, putting its potential missile payload well below the Aquila and Andromeda. The Phoenix will need 4+ crew to maximize the ship's capabilities while taking into consideration the snub fighter. Without it, you will need 3 or more. Connie Taurus is primarily built for cargo but can still perform well in combat, but it does have reduced capabilities in contrast to the Constellation Andromeda, with a reduced missile loadout, and it loses 1 bottom-mounted turret due to the lower turret being replaced with a ship-mounted tractor beam, it is extremely useful in moving cargo. The Taurus includes 24 times size 2 missiles with 4 times size 5 missile racks, putting its missile loadout neck and neck with the Aquila and above the Phoenix. The Taurus has the lowest minimum crew requirement of the series, with only really needing 2 crew members to operate the ship normally. A third could be useful but is not really necessary unless you're moving cargo through a high-risk area like Pyro. Keeping someone on the top-facing turret can be very, very handy in those cases. But even solo, moving cargo is a breeze, and in my mind it's only second to the Starlancer Max in the current game. Now let's talk about the interior layout and accommodations. The Andromeda and Taurus include the Constellation standard multi-crew setup, with a mix of living quarters, storage, and functional workspaces at the front of the ship, just behind the cockpit. The design of the interior is a bit on the dated side, but will provide the basic essentials you'd come to expect. This includes personal storage lockers, 4 beds, a bathroom with a shower and toilet, and a lounge area with a table. Both the Andromeda and the Taurus have the same cockpit design. They'll have struts in your view that many players do not enjoy. If in doubt about this attribute of these ships, rent one to test it out and proceed accordingly. The Aquila is nearly identical to the Andromeda and the Taurus, besides the cockpit, which has a rounded glass window versus the angular strut arrangement from the rest of the series. It is considered a dramatic improvement by the majority of the community, and well worth weighing if you're interested in these ships. The Connie Phoenix has a completely overhauled interior while maintaining the same base amenities as other ships in the series, besides the improved cockpit. It does, however, offer improved luxury interiors, which includes improved bedrooms, a personal suite, a conference room, and even a hot tub or piano depending on the version of the ship that you've acquired. The Phoenix is designed to put the comfort of its VIP clients and the comfort of its crews first. This ship's interior is one of the best looking in the game, and it feels truly luxury. So in conclusion, which constellation is right for you? The Andromeda is the best choice for combat-focused pilots who want firepower and versatility. It strikes a solid balance of firepower and cargo. However, it can feel a bit limiting in regards to moving cargo within the current game. However, it has enough to allow you to gather any cargo you find around the verse, perfect for mercenary work, trade, or even piracy. The Aquila is the top pick for the explorers that need long-range capability and upgraded sensors, while wanting to maintain the standard features of the Constellation series. The most notable feature of this ship is the improved rounded cockpit with a dramatically improved view in contrast to the rest of the series. The Phoenix is ideal for those who want luxury and prestige, while still having decent firepower and an automated PDT turret for added security. In the future, this ship could be an excellent ship for moving illicit, high-value cargo alongside VIP clients. The Taurus is the go-to for traders and haulers wishing to maximize cargo runs and profit. It includes the most total cargo capacity, as well as a 6 SU shielded secondary cargo area for secure transport. This is the most versatile ship in this lineup if you want the maximum overall utility for the current game environment. If you can only go with one, this would be my choice. No matter your play style, the RSI Constellation series offers something for everyone. Which variant is your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more Star Citizen content. Thanks for watching, fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.